friends, today we are making some chicken wings and I'm going to place these in the oven. So we're going to go ahead and season these babies up. I also thawed out some of my pork chops. I don't know if we're going to have this together tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and fix 2 meats today, and then we'll just have those throughout the week. So I hope you're having a great day. I've rinsed my chicken wings here and tried to get them as dry as I could. I was trying to decide if I'm going to hand sear them and then place them in the oven, but I'll decide in a minute. But let's get these seasoned. I'm going to add my faithful seasoned salt, and I go pretty generously because I love seasoning. Onion powder, and my garlic powder. Let me see. I think I'm almost out. I think my husband got some. I hope he did. Oh no. Let me see. My garlic powder. And my faithful black pepper. I use black pepper on everything. So I do not measure, so just add as you wish, okay? Now I'm going to get my gloves on and we're going to toss these babies. All right, let's get these all mixed up. I'll probably add some more seasoning. I love seasoning. If you're new here, you will soon realize that. All right, yeah, we're going to put some more in here. And you know what? I may actually just bake these today. All right, let me get some more seasoning with my hand that has not touched this raw meat. If I can open this up. All right. I'm not a lefty, so I'm just adding in. I'm going to set these aside, and I think I'm going to go ahead and prepare my pork chops as well. And I'm going to allow this to marinate in the refrigerator for about 30 to 40 minutes. I just want these seasonings to really seep into these chicken wings. All right, so I'm going to set these aside. This looks pretty good, and I can always add more. You know what? I'm going to add it now. We may add some barbecue sauce to these. I'm not sure, but we will definitely just do that in the oven. It's a very rainy day. It's been storms all morning here, so we couldn't barbecue, but I just wanted to still have some chicken wings for dinner tonight. And then we're going to bake some sweet potatoes to go along with this and some broccoli. All right, we're going to set this aside and let me get my pork chops. Hey, here are my pork chops. These are boneless. This is what my husband grabbed at the grocery store. I'm going to make all 4 of these, and again, we're going to bake these today. Okay, my friends, here are my pork chops. These are the smallest pork chops I think I've seen. I'm glad I'm making the chicken to go along with this. But anyway, I'll show you that in a minute. So what I do first always with my pork chops is I add a meat tenderizer. You do not have to. I just really like how it turns out and how tender it is. Even if I, if I grill, if I fry them, which is very seldom, or if I bake them, they're just so tender. So I'm going to do that on both sides. Again, this step is optional. Then I'm going to go back in, of course, pretty much the same seasonings. I love my seasoned salt, so let me take this glove off. This is not working. My hands are clean here. Okay, so I'm just going to toss this on. And I'm going to switch this when I add all the ingredients on one side. Onion powder, garlic powder. These are thick pork chops, but they're just so little. I have never seen anything like it. First time. I think he got these at Aldi. I don't know if you've heard of Aldi. Okay, and I'm doing that, and this is my black pepper, and then I'm just going to flip these babies over and continue to season. And again, I'm going to allow these to marinate in the refrigerator for the same amount of time, so about 30 to 40 minutes. We like things well seasoned over here. So just going back in with each of those, the onion powder, garlic powder, seasoned salt, and black pepper. Okay, it's really as simple as that. It is a Monday, rainy Monday, and I had several meetings today. I just needed something quick for dinner, and here it is. This is the best, and it's such a delicious meal. All right, I'm going to allow these to sit in the refrigerator, and then we'll be back and prep for cooking. I don't know if you can see this, but look how little these are. You may not be able to tell on camera, but they're a nice kind of thickness here, but they are just small. I've never seen it, but it's going to be just as good. Okay guys, I have my one pan here ready for my pork chops. So I have these all set. They have been marinating in the refrigerator, and they actually stayed in there for an hour. I ended up having a call, last minute call, and had to take it, and then I was doing some other work, and the hour had pretty much came. So we're about to place these on this baking sheet, and then the wings will go on my other lined pan. I got a little bit slightly bigger pan for my wings because I have quite a few of those. All right, let's get this started. This is going to be so good. And again, these pork chops, I was telling my husband on the phone a few minutes ago just how small these pork chops are. They're hilarious. It'd be probably perfect for a sandwich or something, but I don't know. But these are boneless, so that could be why. Okay, so these are set, so I'm going to move these over. And I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I may turn it up to 375, but just because the pork chop cook a little quicker than these wings, but that's okay. We'll see. All right, so next I'm going to place these wings here. And I'm probably going to add a little bit more seasoning, guys. Come on, this one's being stubborn. All right, put this one here. What are you guys having for dinner tonight? I love to make dishes that I can just, throw in the oven really quickly during the work week, and we have leftovers the next day. I love those type of meals. Love them. Okay, there we go. I'm kind of struggling over here. All right, and one more. Come on, that's a bigger one. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit more seasoning, but I'm going to just place these in the oven. And you know what I forgot to do with this bowl? I'm going to drizzle this with some olive oil. I should have done that while I had it in the bowl. I'm sorry, I've been out of focus. But yes, I placed these on the pan. I should have added the oil to the bowl, but I'm just going to drizzle some olive oil on top of this. I'm going to drizzle this, and then I'll go back in with some more seasoning, guys. And the top of this will just be fine with the olive oil. Let me see what I want to add more of. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm going to go a little bit more because my husband loves some seasoning, extra seasoning as well. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to add some barbecue sauce. I think we just may have them just seasoned without the sauce tonight. All right, guys, and that's what we're looking like here. So get this and try to get these in here in the shot, but this is what we're looking like. So we're going to have some baked yumminess tonight. I'm trying to stay away from anything fried, so these are so delicious, guys, with this baked. It is a game changer. And then I'm going to place my sweet potatoes. I think I'm going to place them in the microwave to cook. Guys, instead of placing my sweet potatoes in the microwave, I'm going to go ahead and go the old-fashioned way and I just poke some holes in here, and we're going to place these in the oven to cook. Now this is going to take quite a bit longer. It's going to take about 45 to 50 minutes at 425 degrees, but I thought I would share this with you since I decided to make these baked sweet potatoes in the oven. We're going to allow these to cook once my pork chops and chicken finish. All right, guys, and here is my chicken. Doesn't it look so good? It smells heavenly in here. And here are my pork chops. Now, if you like yours a little more brown, you can turn it on broil, but this is exactly what we like. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes, and I had this in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. So this is what we're looking like. Oops, and that's the timer. And I'm going to now turn on my oven up to 425 degrees so that I can place in my sweet potatoes. But this is what we're looking like. It smells so good. Now, feel free to add other seasonings or barbecue sauce or any kind of sauce you like. We may add ranch, for our dinner. But this is what we're looking like, guys. Smells so good. Now it's time to put these babies in. And what I always do with my pork chops when they come out, I love to add some of my parsley flakes. So I'm just going to add a little bit. This is not a requirement. I just like it and it makes it pretty. So I do that pretty generously. And that's what we're looking like here. So now we're waiting on the sweet potatoes. Broccoli's already steamed, so we're ready to eat afterwards. My sweet potatoes are done. They look very done. The juices are coming out, as you can see. So I allow these to cook for about 53 minutes. So these are medium. This is probably smaller. This is definitely a medium-sized sweet potato. So if you have really large ones, you may want to keep it in for maybe an hour. But yes, I'm going to let these cool, and then we are going to eat. I went ahead and transferred my pork chops over here to the chicken pan. Starting to clean up. I clean up as I go. So you can probably see how small these pork chops are. They kind of blend in with the chicken. But it's so interesting. I've never seen them this small, but it's going to be so good. And here is my plate. I have some broccoli here, my sweet potato, a pork chop, and a chicken wing. It is simple as that, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and give it a try.